Hello HEMA friends and welcome to this new video. Today I will deliver you an old style video, which is a mixed weapon sparring, which I never did in terms of matchup, namely Longsword versus Longsword. Enjoy. So, a couple of considerations about using the arming sword against the longsword. An obvious problem, of course, is reach. For me, it's partially mitigated by the fact I am tall, of course, but while talking about hand snipes, this advantage is zero. So, dealing with reach and getting into distance without getting hit requires a lot of technical work and deception. In this specific match, this problem was partially mitigated by the fact that Marco, my opponent, is generally speaking an aggressive fencer. But even if this was the case, every single time I went forward and he went backward by attacking me on the same tempo, he was able to hit me cleanly. This was the main problem to deal with, so I tried to work defensively as much as possible, trying to lure attacks in every way possible, even by looking unready to deal with them, using some lazy body language, which sometimes worked. The few times I landed an attack offensively, I had to rush into distance, landing at the very least 3 motions, being them attacks or feints to bridge the gap. I did it mainly to try out different things, but clearly it wasn't a very good idea, and I knew it from the very beginning. The target I was able to hit the most were the arms and hands, of course, because getting into distance was pretty hard. The longsword also has an advantage in terms of leverage, so I had to decently place my parries to catch the weapon with the forte or deflect it. For Marco, it was the very first time fencing against a different weapon, so I also had this little advantage, which started to slightly disappear the more we went on fighting, and he figured out better approaches to deal with me. Of course, the one-handed sword, the arming sword, has its own advantages. There are some actions which the one-handed sword can do, for example, which the longsword can't. One is, just for example, parrying low. It is possible to do useful low parries with the one-handed sword, which are impossible or not so comfortable to do with the longsword. Another advantage is the fact that you can keep a bladed stance compared to the longsword, which has to be more squared, generally speaking, and so you can offer a smaller target. I tried to capitalize a little on these aspects, but not as much as I wanted. Anyway, very interesting sparring match. Thank you very much for watching this video, people. Remember to check my Patreon, link in the description if you want to support me, and as always, see you next time.